Hi, I'm attorney Vic Monder. I'm making this video if you are a service member facing a DUI on a military base. These cases are typically handled in federal traffic court. Oftentimes I'm able to get these charges reduced or dismissed based off of the circumstances regarding the case itself. If you are a military service member and you are subject to an NJP, that is significant mitigation for the purposes of negotiating with the U.S. Attorney's Office and seeing if we can get those charges reduced or dismissed. Oftentimes, whenever I have a client who is subject to any sort of military DUI, I try and get them into AA meetings immediately. I try and get them into any sort of DAPA program or any sort of outpatient treatment program, whatever they can do to mitigate their circumstances in order to get a better outcome for purposes of sentencing and resolution to the case. It doesn't necessarily mean that if you're doing AA meetings or doing any sort of drug treatment program or substance abuse program that you're admitting guilt. It actually is the exact opposite. It helps through the probationary negotiations and trying to get the charges dropped if it is at all possible on the military side. These cases are not handled like the state side where they're getting funding from Mothers Against Drunk Driving. There's a lot of pressure on the district attorney's office in filing these cases and getting convictions for state funding through NHTSA. On the federal side, you're dealing with what's called the U.S. Attorney's Office, who are handling these as simple misdemeanor cases that are trying to resolve them, trying to move on to other cases that they have to deal with. So the U.S. Attorney's Office has been quite agreeable to, as long as there is some action taken on your part in trying to rehabilitate. They also offer what's called deferred entry of judgment programs, where if you complete a certain amount of work prior to the sentencing date, they could be agreeable to dismissing those charges as well. So if you have questions regarding the process on a military DUI, feel free to give me a call, 619-405-0063. I'm more than willing to help you through the entire process. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.